New details tonight in the case of a deadly road rage incident that killed a 79-year-old man.
Today, a judge handed down an unusual sentence for one of the men who pleaded guilty for causing that crash. WECT's Zach Solon went to court today as Thomas Blythe and William Gates stood in front of a judge for their punishments. Now, Zach, these two people raced down a crowded street seconds before that crash happened.
Yeah, John, Blythe and Gates did not even know each other before that day in November of 2021. Prosecutors say their road rage led to Blythe's truck crashing into the victim's car. That victim, Peter Anstadt, died soon after the crash. Peter Anstadt's family became emotional in court as the two men charged in the crash that killed him faced the judge. Thomas Blythe pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter. Prosecutors say Blythe was speeding down Market Street in a fit of road rage when he hit Anstadt's car.
Accidents involve, inadvertence, they involve distraction, they involve people who just frankly make a mistake. But when you engage in intentionally reckless conduct, it's more than just an accident, and it's more than just an infraction. It turns into potentially even serious felonies.
District Attorney Ben David says William Gates, who worked as a corrections officer in Pender County at the time, was also involved in the road rage incident. Gates pleaded guilty to misdemeanor charges.
What allowed us to plead his cases down were two important factors. First, he was 6 car lengths away from the collision when it occurred, and so he was not what's termed the proximate cause of that death. But more importantly, he was also willing to cooperate and testify truthfully against Thomas Blythe.
David says Blythe's case is a reminder that drivers need to take care of each other.
Going 80 miles an hour, racing through traffic, engaged in effectively a drag race, road rage, all these things contributed to our assessment that this was more than what we sometimes term misdemeanor death by motor vehicle, which is where a death occurs in the course of an otherwise normal traffic accident.
Blythe received a suspended sentence and probation, but will serve time in prison between the day before Thanksgiving and the day after Christmas this year. Judge Tiffany Powers says Blythe should use that time to reflect on the pain he has brought to Anstadt's family, who will not be able to share the holidays with him. After the crash in 2021, we spoke with several neighbors who expressed concerns about safety at the intersection of Market Street and Station Road where the crash happened. John, the NCDOT tells me since that crash, crews have installed a median at that intersection and a traffic light is expected to be activated later this year.
All right, Zach Solon in the newsroom tonight. Zach, thanks.